Hello, this is my Pecha Kucha slideshow. I'll start out by saying my name is Magnolia Jones, and as you can see, these are magnolia flowers. Um, Recently, I learned that the magnolia flower got its name from this guy named Magnol, which means great, and Ia means the state of. So a magnolia means the state of being great. So you could say I'm pretty great. This is my family, Lily, Rose, and Samuel Rocky. We're pretty much a garden, and my parents planned that. I was born in Hawaii, and though I haven't ever been able to go back, I have been able to have a Hawaiian teacher, and she was able to teach me a little bit about Hawaii, and I do want to go back someday. Um, I had that teacher while we were living in South Korea, and we were living in South Korea because my dad was in the military, and so that's also why I was born in Hawaii. My favorite part about South Korea was the Mud Festival. It's a lot of fun. While I was in South Korea, I joined swim team. So this is me as a kid in swim team, and all my siblings were also part of swim team. Um, and I did that for a couple years in Korea. And this is my first ever performance. This is, I think, called the Grammar Pirates or something like that. And I was the queen of pronouns, so I had a lovely song about pronouns, and I got to wear a tiara. I really enjoyed that role in the show. And when I was a kid, I also really liked saving worms because I felt so bad that they would like crawl onto the sidewalk when it rained, and and then the sun would come and dry them up and they become worm jerky. So I wanted to save them, but I also don't want to touch them. So that's why you see me wearing gloves or holding it with a stick. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do in the summer with my family was to go um, to my grandparents' river house, and we would go boating and tubing. And that's me with my sister going tubing on the Ponderosa River, I think it's called. It, it's quite a lot of fun. When I was in high school, I also did swimming again. So I took a break from like late elementary to middle school. And then in high school, I did swimming again. And every single year, there was at least one race swim where my goggles would fall down like that and it would make it so hard to breathe. But I always finished the races. One of my favorite hobbies is reading, and my favorite books, like, are from Brandon Sanderson. Um, Specifically, Trust of the Emerald Sea is one of my favorites, but I also like other authors like Brandon Mull, other fantasy books. If I had to choose an animal that represented me like a spirit animal, I'd probably choose the magpie, not just because the similarity of name, but also because magpies like shiny things and they collect random shiny things, and I do a lot of the same. Even if it's like something that's trash, I still like to collect it. um, the weirdest food I've ever eaten is probably cake battered fried squid. I would not recommend it. It was not very good, but glad I tried it. But I do like potatoes. Potatoes are quite good, and which is it's good that I live in Idaho because of that. And I quite enjoy like tater tots. They're That's like my favorite form of potato because it's just a fun shape and they're really tasty. Recently, I've been trying to pick up the guitar, and if I I just really want to learn how to do it. I recently learned the rest of the string instruments: viola, violin, cello, and bass, and so I want to apply that to guitar and see if I can figure out the chords and strumming patterns. I think that would be really cool. My earliest memory is when I got my arm stuck in an automatic door at a Walmart in Hawaii. And that was pretty crazy because we had to get a worker to come help me out. Yeah, that's probably 2 or 3 at the time. My weirdest dream I remember is I lived in a mansion and there was an alligator who took up the whole floor of the first floor of the mansion, and it just kept on trying to eat me. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a teacher when I grew up, specifically elementary, but my sights have recently changed to becoming a music education teacher. So I'm really happy to be in this class, and I can't wait to learn more about teaching and be able to be better at that. My favorite weird food combination is probably peanut butter on burgers. Um, if you don't believe me, that's okay, but you should try it because it's really good. And if I had to choose any one food to fall from the sky, just like rain, probably would be dinner rolls because I love rolls. They're just really good. And I would say the like teaching method that I would want to institute in all the schools everywhere is probably learning new terms or memorizing new stuff through song because I know that's what really helped me as a kid. And there's the one equation that goes x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And I would not be able to remember that if I had to just like say it um, without song. Like I have to have it with the song. And the same thing with the states of the US. So thank you for watching this and learning a little bit more about me.